Are you ready to unlock hidden secrets, sage wisdom, and divine knowledge from the heavens? Then you don't want to miss this. This is your channel. I am your reader, and welcome to Masterclass 2024. In this Masterclass series, I will go through all 12 zodiac signs, from Aries to Pisces, and I will explain to each sign what is coming in for 2024, what is going to be the major themes taking place in each season, and how you can unlock your infinite potential to all of these amazing possibilities, abundance, and help you to obtain those spiritual goals that you have set for yourself, or maybe even set some new ones. My name is Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. I am a spiritual master teacher. I am also a healer. I am intuitive, have all of the spiritual gifts, and I just want to share love. I am a good person. As a matter of fact, I am a loving person. I lead with love, and I just want you guys to come in with love and be ready for the year of 2024, because this is going to be a year that focuses on gaining wisdom, learning a lot of lessons in order to manifest your goals and the lifestyle that you want to create. This is definitely a creation year, a year of the creator, a year of those of you who are creative to put out your best works, to be as creative as possible and create art. This is the artist or the artiste year. So for all of my creative artists, influencers, fashion designers, makeup artists, nail designers, shoemakers, painters, sculptors, scholars, whoever you guys are, this is a really fun time for you, and I can't wait to talk to you all about everything that's coming in for 2024. This is all about transformation, calling in success, and creating that drive within yourself to actually see your ideas come to fruition. So let's start manifesting, and welcome to class. Aries 2024. I hope that you are excited, Aries, because 2024 looks really, really promising for you. Really, really promising, okay? I'm going to begin with saying this to you, Aries, and this is something that I want you to remember for the rest of the year. These words are golden. Love the Lord with all your heart. Love the Lord with all your heart, Aries, okay? That is going to be your golden words in the month of November, in the month of December, all the months of the year. But my intuition just guided me to those last 2 months in the year. And this is going to be quite magical, the way that it resonates with your life. And it's going to be something personal that only God will have control to do. All right. So, Aries, the first part of the year, this is going to be the winter season, the first 3 months of the year. Okay. So in the winter season, this energy is really going to be quite lucky for you. There's a lot of luck surrounding the sign of Aries, and there's a lot of hope surrounding the sign of Aries during the first half of the year. So some things about yourself, about love, and about partnerships in general, you're going to experience more optimistic and favorable outcomes in this area of your life. So we start at the beginning, where this focus on the new year for people everywhere is all about starting new beginnings. It's all about bringing in something new. People are getting ready for the new year, and for you, this is about you having a new sense of self. I feel like you guys are going to thrive in the month of January when it comes to you really accepting who you are, being able to let go of your old concepts about who you are, and clearing away any confusion or feelings of guilt about you being yourself, Aries. It's going to be time for you to really show other people who you really are. Some of you may even be ready to go into your role as a teacher. You may be going into a role to teach early childhood education, grown adults for a lot of you in an academic setting, or you may be considering going back to school for something related to education for some of you. For others of you, this could be about curating some type of courses online or classes where people can come to you and study with you some type of information or knowledge that you have or that you are an expert at, something that you are professional with, okay? This is an energy that, really makes you stand firm in your power in the beginning of the year. It really is where you will be recognized by a lot of people for what you do, your knowledge, your talents, and your expertise. It's about you remembering that you are a leader and that you are a world leader or have potential to be one. Stop thinking small, Aries. It's going to be time for you to think big. Think like, okay, I can run the whole show. Be in your Aries energy, because that's how an Aries thinks anyway. So be in your Aries energy, be in your Aries spontaneity, and allow yourself to do the things that you really, really want to do. Don't be afraid to be who you are, and do not care what people think about you. Be you. Just remember to always speak truths, okay? Some of you may even be going into some healing careers or professions, getting into holistic health, massage therapy, Ayurveda, anything related to diet, nutrition, all of that could come up for you guys too in the winter months. This is going to be a very powerful thing that happens for you, especially around Aquarius season. February especially is a highlighted month for you guys, okay? And it has a lot to do with your career. It has a lot to do with some type of hidden information as well. Now, what also comes up, Aries, is that there could be some charismatic and charming male figure who could be around your energy or approaching you. This could be someone who has Scorpio, Aquarius, or Gemini somewhere in their birth chart for some of you guys. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you, you may be attracting this type of person to you. So just be careful with that type of energy coming in, okay? Now, moving into the spring months. So this is going to be April, May, and June, the second half of the year. This time for you, Aries, is where a lot of things will be revealed to you, okay? And the things that will be revealed to you during this time has a lot to do with you really needing to practice more self-love, more self-acceptance, okay? Because there is this very stubborn energy that comes up, but also an energy that makes you want to self-indulge a whole lot, because as information reveals itself to you, it's going to pull you in more closer to yourself. It is going to make you want to retreat often and make you realize that you really just have you to do the heavy lifting for your life, okay? But there is an energy coming through where I feel like you guys are going to really show your strength here, especially in the area of leadership. Aries, 2024 is really a year of leadership for you. So this is really going to help you build strength here. I feel like a lot of you guys are on this path of spiritual growth. And so as you continuously raise your consciousness and teach others to do the same thing, yes, people will begin to follow you. And you may even have beneficial people coming into your life through friends and family. And you're going to realize during the springtime here that is more about who you know and not so much about what you know is going to be who you know, because I feel like you're going to have some real supporters who come into your life who just want to see you win. Okay, a Taurus energy is going to be very, very significant to a lot of you guys as well, and it can be the energy that you're going to be taking on, or others of you, it could be an energy coming into your life. But there is something here about you being wiser in this energy, being more grounded, being more down to earth, understanding that you are a wise feminine energy. Okay, this is about you knowing that you're going from this womanhood to wisdomhood, right? You learn so much on your journey, and now you're applying the wisdom that you have learned on this journey. So you're going to really be embodying this sacred divine feminine energy, or if you're a man watching, then this divine masculinity. You're really going to be tapped into who you really are and realizing your power. Also having a sense of maturity when it comes to issues that may come up surrounding female supremacy or female domination or leadership. Okay, I'm seeing here for some of you, there could be a major twin flame experience for you guys. So you may actually meet a twin flame. You may find out who they are. You may actually be in like a deeper commitment with this person during this time. This could be like a time of marriage or a wedding or proposal between you and your twin soul, your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, Aries. So there is a lot of really big energy surrounding having a person come into your life who's really going to compliment you and be mutually supportive toward you as well. Okay, wow. So the energy is there for you, Aries, in the middle or in the second part of the year. So really remember who you are and not be afraid of your power. I would say really just the first 6 months of 2024 is all about you remembering who you are and using your power for the good. Okay, like understanding that you run the show, that you are the big boss, right? And that you can lead other people, not with force or anything, but by understanding that you're at a more mature level right now on your spiritual journey. And when other people don't understand spirituality, and when people don't understand spiritual growth, and when people don't understand who they are, where they come from, when people don't understand how they got here, how can you argue with these people? How can you create an argument or even feel some type of way when people disagree with you or when people want to play mind games? You don't engage and you don't interact or play them with them. You're going to learn, Aries, that since they don't know, you have to teach them. So this is going to be a time for a lot of you guys to teach others, what is the truth in situations, okay? And not letting this energy hold you back anymore. Now, the third part of the year, July, August, September, this part where, it's getting close to the end of the year. This time it brings up you really going to start seeing some shifts happen in your life where it's like you bounce back and forth between your everyday reality, having to deal with normal people, normal situations, the majority, right? And the majority of people are not so tapped into spiritual things, and they're not so tapped into their own power as a person. A lot of these people lack confidence, they lack guidance, and they lack direction. And so you have to deal with this because you have no choice. People are going to be people. They are around you all the time. But you also go into a different type of energy too. You may have this like 3D reality. Yeah, I've got to mix and mingle with people I really don't want to. There's a lack of understanding. But then there's also this other realm that you explore often where you do connect with spiritual beings, spiritual people, and you have some type of like place of understanding, okay? And you're highly understood in a different type of community, a different type of group with people who really, really are spiritual and who understand. So you have like these two extremes going on here where you're going to be bouncing back and forth in two different groups, two different communities, or two different ways of life. and is really helping to bring everything together ultimately, because you're still spiritual even when you deal with the rest of the world. And when you're dealing with the rest of the world, your mind is still on things that are unseen. So there's going to be this like bouncing back between two different things, and you just really do it to because I think that you're starting to understand that you are called to actually show your wisdom in this lifetime. You're actually being called to be open-minded and be a spiritual person and spread this knowledge and information to other people. So this time in the year, you may also be attracted to style and luxury, and so you may go through a closet revamp or change your style. You may be attracted to certain things in your life. There is this energy of you healing the planet, raising the vibration of the planet as a whole. So being a light worker, being a healer, getting in touch with who you really are, healing the environment as well. Some of you may get into some type of social activism or some type of healing professions or environmentalism. You may get into that as well. There's so many different areas that may interest some of you guys. I find that you may have a lot of luck in these areas as well, Aries. But this is really going to help you manifest your life purpose here. Some of you have so much wisdom and power inside of you because you are really an old or ancient soul. So there is an energy of you developing a spiritual compass during this time of the year where you know which way is true north, because I think that you're going to become more true to your roots, really getting down in touch with who you really are spiritually, really starting to understand your power, your purpose, and how you have kind of been afraid to see yourself in this light. But you'll be able to come out of this and really heal these karmic soul lessons and soul wounds that you've accumulated lifetime after lifetime. And you're going to see how you have some really helpful mentors along your journey as well. People that are going to be helping you get rid of these fears and help you to understand who you really are. So some of you may find that a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Capricorn may be someone who comes in to help you really step into your grand power that you possess in 2024. Now, the last part of the year, this is going to be the fall, autumn months, okay? And so as we transition from the summertime and we go into autumn, autumn brings up a really, really great energy overall, because this energy is going to be all about, once again, Aries, can you guess it? Leadership. Fall is about leadership. This is about you, once again, taking the lead in situations and also finding inner peace. You're going to really learn how to balance out everything for your life, how to be a leader and how to, really sell yourself to everyone, right? But also having this inner peace, right? The peace of mind to know that you've done everything right. You've walked a righteous path. You have done everything that you needed to do on this journey the right way. So the way that you end your year is feeling so happy, so proud that you did everything you needed to do the right way. And it doesn't matter what people have taken from this, and it doesn't matter which way people choose to go. What you're going to feel confident and comfortable about is that you tried to help many. You tried to help so many people. You tried to guide so many people. You tried to mentor and help people find their way to God. And it doesn't matter in which way you choose to take this in 2024. You can choose to take this in any way. It could be anything from having a meal prepping business, helping people to eat right, eat better, to, being some type of person over spiritual or esoteric work, like being some type of advisor. It doesn't matter which way you want to go with things. It doesn't matter how you choose to enrich other people's lives. Something you're doing is really going to be coming from a good place. It's going to be some wholesome, honest work. And whatever this honest work is that you're doing, you're going to feel really good and be able to sleep at night in peace, because you know that you've done everything that you could do to help and to heal and to, really enlighten other people. So I do feel like a lot of you guys, speaking of enlightenment, I do feel that you are going to find your personal sense of nirvana by the end of the year, because you're going to realize, wow, I am a guru. I have helped so many people. I have changed so many things. I have had a lot of things in my hands, and I have used my power wisely. And you will know that. So you'll be ready for the next year, and you'll feel so good about the next year because you've done a lot of things to help. And so I think that for a lot of you guys, people who are lacking that knowledge and that wisdom, you're going to come through like a master cleanser in people's lives in the last 3 months of the year, really helping people to draw out those impurities and those old patterns of toxicity that they have, influences that could be affecting these people who feel abandoned, people who feel rejected, who feel emotional neediness, or even people who suffer with some type of addictions, whether it's drinking addiction, a drug addiction. You may be the person to influence people to get sober and to live a sober life and live a sober or have a sober mind. You may even help people who have issues with lust, sex addictions, or maybe even people who suffer with jealousy from family or toward family or friends. This ties to an energy or goes back to the energy that is expressed for you in the springtime. So whatever happening in the spring is tying to what's happening at the end of the year for a lot of you guys, okay? There is something here too about you making spiritual connections with people, and these people are going to see you as a compassionate person, someone who is here to promote peace and universal love to everyone. You've been through a lot, and you're going to have a lot of people appreciate you for this, and also you appreciate other people and not judging them for the path that they choose. So I see a lot of you giving people a second chance and keeping an open heart to allow certain friends to come into your life, a certain community to come into your life, because now you understand that the whole time it was about you teaching these people how to treat you, how to love you, even some lovers for some of you. But as long as you remember that by the end of the year, to keep your heart protected, I do feel like some type of mystery will be resolved, some type of questions that you may have happening, that you may have come up in the summer months. These things may be resolved toward the end of the year. You may slowly start to realize that the whole time, Aries, people were just counting on you and depending on you to just take the stand for things and to be in this position. And it may have been hard at first to accept the position of power that you have and where God has put you. But remember in the beginning how I said, love the Lord with all your heart. And I do feel like now that we have that message, the meaning of this for me and what I feel you should take with you, Aries, is that you have to remember that through all of this, God is showing you through what he has you doing that he never wants to lose your love for him. He never wants to lose your love for him. He never wants you to let him go. He never wants you to walk away. He never wants to lose you. And in order for him to show you that, he's putting you in a position of leadership. And he wants to see you shine. And he's going to be there helping you every step of your way. And that's all I have. Thank you guys. Happy 2024.